Dan, back in the Anzac region for the first time in, 2.5 years or so to fight, and this time co-main event, Marvel Stadium. I mean, a lot has changed in that time. Give me an idea what the feeling is like to be back and lined up for a huge fight.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like, I've been fighting away from New Zealand and Australia for so long. Yeah, I was really set on this card as soon as it got announced, or as soon as I heard in camp that we were going to come back to Australia and Israel will be fighting Rob. I just wanted it on the card. I just wanted a spot on the card. I didn't expect anything like this. I didn't expect to be co-main event, fighting a number 6. So it's all pretty surreal to me. It's not something I ever expected. Yeah.
What was it about, being on this card? Was it the opportunity to fight here again, or was it about fighting alongside Izzy?
I just knew I was coming over anyway to watch Israel. So it's you put me in a crowd, I'm going to just drive myself crazy and try to fight someone in the car park. So I thought I just needed to be on the card. I needed to be on the card because I just get so I just feel like I was missing out sitting in the crowd. I want to get in there. And after the good result and I got through that unscathed, uninjured, I just called for it straight away.
I was going to say, I mean, you called your shot, and it came together. It doesn't seem like it works that easy. I mean, were you hopeful that it would be that easy?
No, I had no expectation that it would. I thought I had a good chance of getting on the card. I thought I had a good chance. It would just come down to an opponent. But I was prepared to take anyone. Like, I would have taken the number 500 ranked guy in the world. Like, I didn't care. I just wanted to be on the card. But to get an opponent like Ally Quinna to accept the fight is... Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy that, I've been in this position before, fighting number 6, and it's, I can't wait, man. Can't wait.
Talk about the preparation process. I mean, you guys had a crew getting ready for this, right? I mean, you had 3 guys on the card, and obviously top 2 on the bill. I mean, that's got to be pretty big energy. What was the process like getting ready for this one?
Yeah, it was. It was big energy you speak of. Like, everyone in the gym was going full tilt. Everyone's putting everything into every training camp, and you could really feel it. And we were just all in it together. And so training camp just kind of flew past. I didn't even feel like it was so easy to push yourself because you look to your left, you look to your right, and everyone's going, full tilt. I've had some camps where I'm just like the only guy doing it, and you're on the bike, assault bike yourself, or you're doing workouts yourself, and you can't. You have to put more energy into push yourself to 100%. But I felt like it was very easy in this camp, having everyone, and just the energy in the room has been ridiculous. With so many people from our gym heading over, so many friends and family. The training camp, I was just enjoying myself a bit too much. It just flew past.
That's great. Talk about Al. Talk about the matchup itself. I mean, very popular fighter, a fan favorite. I think stylistically on paper, it looks like it could be a lot of fun between you two guys. I mean, what is it about that matchup that you liked, and how do you think you pair up?
I think it was you. You said he was number 6, so it's your fault. I'm like, you got to take sole responsibility for this fight being made. Right. You're solely responsible for me and Ally Quinna fighting on this card. That's who made it happen.
I like it. What do you think about the matchup? I mean, is it fun? Because like I said, the way you two guys fight, man, it does seem like a lot of fun. I'm glad I put this together.
Good thinking, John. No, definitely. On paper, it is a good matchup. Both good strikers, both pretty dynamic, and like a fast-paced fight. So I think the fans are in for a treat, for sure. I think Al's really the one that made this by accepting it. I just threw his name out into the wind. I wasn't expecting anything. He's the one that put this together. And I think it's just because of the exciting matchup that he can see. He knows I'm a guy that comes to fight. I'm not going to lay on him and try to outpoint him for 3 rounds. I come to fight. I come to put on a show. And, we like to fight other guys that come to put on a show and come to fight. We could all take that path and hold guys down and, just get the win. But it's not, to fighters like us, it's not really about that. It's party, man. It's just part of your personality. And so we like to fight other guys like that and put on exciting matches for the fans.
Bragging rights for baddest real estate agent on the planet. I mean, that's got to be on the line too, right?
Yeah. We'll see how that goes, man, for sure.
It's going to be a big moment, no question. Like I said, you had to be on this card. It's a huge moment for the region. Does it feel like a big moment in your career too? I mean, does this feel like a special moment for you?
Not so much now, because I'm just taking everything as it comes, and I'm just soaking it up, and I'm just enjoying it. But it definitely is a legacy fight, and I do know that that this is a fight. Me, Israel, Brad, like all the boys, we can sit back in 10 years, 20 years and be like, oh, you remember when we fought in the stadium? Like, it's going to be a huge moment in New Zealand combat sport history. It's going to go down in the history books. So I know it's a legacy fight. I know we can look at it 10, 20, 30 years, and that's when I can enjoy it. That's when I can kind of soak it in. But for now, I'm just living in the moment and just enjoying the process and enjoying myself.
Is there a sense of responsibility almost to go out there in the co-main event and like set a tone, like kind of set the stage for Israel coming in the main? I mean, do you feel like you gotta set some kind of tone there for him?
No, I don't really feel like that. I feel like I just fight the way I fight. I just have to show up and touch gloves, and exciting fights happen, and that comes down. You can't try to put that on. Like a boring fighter can't just decide to be exciting. Like he's going to get himself knocked out. I've been doing this for a very long period of time. Putting on exciting fights and going out there to fight. So it's just natural. It's just natural to me. It's not anything crazy or anything I have to try and put on. Even people talk about the finishes, like, oh, you get in trouble when you try too hard for a finish. But I'm not trying for a finish. I'm just fighting. I just fight. I just go out there to fight, go out there to touch the guy. And yeah, finishes, they just seem to happen.
You had the setback recently, but you still have a nice little run you've put together. Are you thinking about rankings at all and where this puts you and what this means? I mean, do you let yourself consider that type of stuff?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty hard to avoid with everyone. Everyone talks about it. People love the rankings. They love, they love speaking about it. They love potential matchups, and I got nothing against that, because it's exciting for the fans. I like the rankings. I like the ranking system. I think it adds, it's exciting for the fans. They like to put the matchups together and become like their own matchmakers. So it's cool, but I'm definitely not over focused on it. Like I don't think he's better than me because he's ranked higher than me. That doesn't impact me at all. I think that side of things is a bit different, but. Yeah, so yes and no. Yes and no. I'm very aware of where I am and the opportunity that I'm facing.
Well, this could be a big moment for your team, a big moment for you personally. I mean, a big moment for the region. When you play this one out in your head, I mean, how do you see this thing going? Are you going out there and having a 3-round battle that you have to gut your way through, or do you feel like you can be dominant out there? I mean, how does this fight go?
I've got so much experience that I know this can go so many ways. I just go out there and put it all on the line. And roll the dice, man. That's all I go in there to do. I go out there to roll the dice. I don't go out there. I can't promise anyone a victory. I can promise you a damn exciting fight, win or lose. I can promise you that I'm going to go out there and roll the dice and try to get this thing done and try to put him away. 3 rounds, man. I got 3 rounds to try and put this guy away, and that's all I'm really focused on.